All right, we are presumably live. I'm over here. I don't have my camera here working. Howdy, everybody. It's the beautiful two so far. The Brandt and
And the Brian. I'm not sorry, not the Brian, just Brian. Just Brian. From Step Into the Game, let's just say.
oh, sorry, I was hearing myself in my ear there. So we know we're being live streamed. Sorry, gotta get this all going. Tony Tails. Oh, Tony Tails. He's got a cool channel. Have you seen Tony Tails before? Brian, have you watched any of his stuff?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh, you should
No.
check out Tony Tails. He's doing tier lists and fun other lists, and they did a live play of Mad Titans Shadow and other stuff. So definitely
Cool,
check out that
cool.
channel if you had it. But he says this just doesn't seem fair to Red Skull. I think I agree. I think three justice against Red Skull is not too bad. So, but you know what? I think we've kind of proven some tough ones. What did we do? We did
We what was
we
it
did all
first?
aggression, right, against the tower, which
Yes.
the tower is not very hard. The Avengers Tower itself, I don't find, but three aggression was tough because we could not control that threat. Luckily, you can let those ones pop, and we just really controlled it very well to the best of our ability, even though we let it pop.
Very true, very true. Well,
And then we did
second
three
one.
protection against.
Mutagen.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So, lots of minions to deal with. It's like, it's funny because maybe we should have done the reverse, but all aggression against mutagen probably still would have been like rather easy because we'd have just
Yeah,
taken
well,
out those
once you get,
minions into the
and
phrase. It
then
would
the
have been so easy
yeah,
to
and the
do,
threat
right?
doesn't matter anymore, right? In
Yeah,
three players, you can get the threat down to one, maybe two a turn, and
that's
it's
true.
just not a big deal. But not that is plenty hard to get even, right? That's what makes that scenario notoriously difficult is getting to right the ship is the hard part. Once you right the ship, then you just have to survive the tons and tons of it, which I think we had 14 encounter cards and almost lost.
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah.
Black Widow have to come in and save the day?
Black Widow literally saved the day. At the 11th hour, she just canceled what we needed her to cancel, and then we won.
So we had people vote on which they'd like to see us play all justice, and it was not unanimous, but it was just over the top Red Skull. So I think Red Skull is kind of known to be beaten by Justice well, and people just wanted to see that, or they were thinking, I think they were thinking, we're going to play Justice. What should we play? And it was like, oh, play Red Skull. So luckily, people didn't give us something hard. Like people could have said Collector or
Yeah.
Ronin or something, right? And
I'm
they gave us
I'm
Red
just gonna
Skull.
say
So,
hey to Josh. Thanks for joining us,
oh,
and
howdy, Josh.
Matthias.
Oh, I see what he did there. He called me Brant and you the Brian. I
That's
get it.
right, he did. I accidentally called myself the Brian. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we could put the Infinity Gauntlet in there. Is true. Yeah, no, I think we're going to play as. I think one of our things we had people vote on the villain because we just felt like we were playing a lot of heroes that didn't necessarily fit in the aspects. Like early on, I felt like all the heroes could play all the aspects and you could figure it out. But as villains got tougher, the
Very
game
true.
expanded. I think I just kind of wrapped my head around like, so who cares if Drax can't play leadership or it's not interesting to play Drax leadership? Drax protection and aggression are awesome. So play him in that.
I
Right?
actually, before our conversation with me switching over to Nebula, I was thinking about doing this deck as Drax.
And flipping every turn.
And just like, yeah, not necessarily like
I guess you didn't have to.
turn.
You could have just confused the cost
Exactly.
damage and allowed us to flip.
Exactly.
I
So,
didn't think
I
of
mean,
it that
I
way.
could easily change it. The deck is the deck. I just need to just not use the Daughter of Thanos and then just change a single card.
Right.
But, Nebula is still a good one to do, I think.
Yeah, no, for sure. So yeah, we're getting started here a little bit. Steve's going to join us. He's just got to get kids and stuff together. So I think we should talk through our decks. Brian, why don't you go down and talk through the deck you're thinking? Our decks are not finalized, so we're trying to show you some of the thought process. We kind of chatted over the last maybe day or just today. I think it was just today.
It was kind of
So we at
flying
least
by the
have
seat of our
some kind of
pants.
plan because otherwise I feel like, well, I mean, I know there's some people that, go live and then talk about their decks for an hour and a half,
That's
but
true.
wouldn't necessarily want to do that. Not, I mean, that more power to them. But we thought it'd be more interesting to kind of have a plan and then adjust as we talk to each other, so you can kind of see our
Yeah,
real
exactly.
thought process. Go
Well,
ahead.
so anyways, I am playing, obviously, I'm playing Nebula over here. And since Steve was going to be playing a Miss Marvel deck, and he's big on clearing all that threat, I said, forget it, I'm not clearing any threat. If anything, I'm going to make it harder for you guys. So I'm running 3 Swift Retributions to make the villain scheme, but to counteract it, I'm running 3 Think Fasts to confuse him, 3 Concussive Blows for more confuse, and 2 Sonic Rifles for confuse. And that's all going to work in unison with my scare tactic for doing damage against confuse. And then just my basics are Endurance, Daughter of Thanos, and CITT, foils to negate some of the scheme if I can't continue to confuse him. So
Nice.
that's my general idea that I'm going with.
I see Steve is here, and I'm just letting Steve know that we are live already. So whenever he jumps on, but I think he's just jumping in before he gets that. Yeah, so you were like full on, like people do this with which Guardians, right, can just play those 3 Think Fast and just massively up the ante.
Yeah.
But
I just gotta
with
go
that
put the kids to bed and I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. We're live already, just so you know.
Yeah.
So the confusing, but we're basically making you damage justice, right? Vigilante justice, I think is what we've called it before.
Yeah, I think you've coined that term, or however you want to say that. You've used that term before.
Right.
Vigilante justice. That seems about right.
Yeah,
hey,
so
Cinder,
we're just counting on you to deal
us.
all that damage. Hey, Cinder. Thanks for joining us, everybody. It's a Friday night. I never know who we're going to have and what's going to work and all that. Ooh, I do want to give a big shout out, actually, to Kennedy Hawk. Kennedy Hawk posted on the Marvel Champions Monthly channel. He did that challenge that the designers had originally gave. Expert Claw Heroic 3 with Doomsday Chair. He did it.
He did it?
Oh, yeah.
Who did he do it with?
So it's a Spider-Man leadership deck with regroup, and it's insane. He gets like 14 cards a turn because he plays Nick Fury, Maria Hill, and Black Cat, and then plays regroup and blocks with them every turn. They come back to his hand, and then he gets another 6-card draw.
He just keeps cycling that, and
then
keeps
every time
like
they
crazy.
get attacked, he gets a card draw with Spider-Man. So he just gets these full hands. It's broken. Like it's totally broken.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that was awesome.
Sindar said just played the same deck with Venom today. I'm assuming you mean the deck that I'm building with Nebula.
Yeah, it really is like, right? It's just cut, pull, put another Guardian hero in. Venom's obviously gonna be great for solo because he gives you more confuse options and stun options. What's his name? Star-Lord can build that deck a little faster, get parts out on the table. Rocket could, but with his card draw, he's obviously a little squishy. But if you're able to flip down and confuse, you can use his card draw a lot.
The only difference with Star-Lord, because I did think about him, but the only difference with Star-Lord is his elemental gun is restricted. So you would need to use a holster to be able to have his 2 elemental guns and a sonic rifle.
Yeah, you could survive with 1 elemental gun, honestly.
Or just 1 elemental gun and you play the 2 sonic rifles.
I say that until you get a caught off guard, and then you're trying to dig for another one.
Exactly, right? But,
Josh says he played Drax leadership, has it built, it works great. Yeah, what he says there makes sense. You get hit 3 times, get your vengeance totens, and then you just stay up and you use your allies to block, and you just play all your cards. So I was not trying to pick on that and necessarily. That totally makes sense. I was just thinking about, like, sometimes there's combos that just aren't as designed. I mean, to me, even though Captain Marvel kind of works, she didn't actually do the thing I was trying to do. She just works. So it's like she just is good. So putting her in, but it's like I would really way rather play her in leadership or justice or aggression. Like
that's true.
Depending if you guys said go all damage with her, I'd just go.
Honestly, I've been enjoying all the Guardians characters a lot. They're just solid. They're just solid plays.
Yeah,
Gamora. I've stayed away from Gamora since the last couple times I played. I got really messed up from the Shadows of the Past and all her extra cards that go in. Those waylays, they're just brutal.
All right, I should show off what I'm doing for a deck here. So I'm gonna play. Uh-oh, did I freeze? Hopefully this will work. There we go. I'm gonna play Cap, who obviously is very strong. So people would not have voted Cap for Justice, but we wanted a chance to play some of the other heroes, rather than people telling us to play Hulk in every aspect. Which is fine. Which is fine. People aren't wrong when they say that. So I don't want to down people. So I am going to be the support character. So we're going to show how support really works here, and especially obviously we are very prone to playing 3 and 4 player games. I mean, I can't say we don't play solo or 2 player, but like 3 players, what we're playing a lot. We had Larry a bunch with us. So the 3 and 4 player game is really where we're thinking about this. So support is going to work a lot better in that, where I'm not really going to do anything impressive in the game. You're not going to have a turn with Cap and be like, I want to build that deck. But what I'm going to do, my job is to make the other 2 characters have impressive turns. So I am going to thin my deck. And if the game goes long enough, then I get stuck with just Cap's kit. Then suddenly I might have a turn where I drop 2 or 3 heroic strikes, flip, draw a card, whatever, right? But I'm handing out the candy. So I am the candy man this Halloween.
Delicious.
So I've got, and I could even drop this, but target acquired's pretty good against him. So I put one of those in. I've got 2 endurance because I think you have one in your deck already, right?
Correct. I'm using one for myself.
Sense of Justice goes to Miss Marvel.
Not me.
She's going to be playing all the events. So if he has one in his deck already, then I will pull that. I'm at 41 cards, so I got a little.
Okay, well, I did put one.
All right. So
I don't need Sense of Justice at all.
Yeah, I don't need it either. So then I've got Coulson and counterintelligence. So that's just to keep that off. They'll be under surveillance. So I'm the one keeping this under control. Justice Served is actually going to go to Miss Marvel as well. So when she clears threat, she can ready, and then she can do an action a 3rd time.
I have, oh man, just a little side note. Me and Brian played last night using some modifications of these decks. And Justice Served with Miss Marvel is stupid good.
It's a response, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So do you have one in your deck?
I have 3 in my deck.
Okay, so I can pull that because I don't think I need that either. Then I got Heroic Intuition, so we don't need it on Miss Marvel, so it's for the other 2 of us. Mm-hmm. I've got 3 follows because there will basically always be a side scheme. I guess on my turn it could be cleared, so there is that negative piece, but whatever. I just toss it. It's probably could get away with 2. I could probably get away with 2, but that's just going to keep some consistent damage on the board, so that it's not solely left to Nebula to do all the damage.
Because I'm also running 3 follows, but I can pull some of mine.
Okay. I think you're at 24 cards now, Brandt.
Yeah. So I've got 2 crew quarters, so I can drop in the 3rd. So we all have a crew quarters. Cool. Nick, Venom, Coulson, and Spider-Man. So my original idea was to play everything that said if there's no threat, but there's only 2 cards that say if there's no threat on the main scheme. Oh. So I've got 3 pivotal moments and Venom. My other idea was to play a bunch of the cards that say when you clear all the threat, but Miss Marvel's doing that. And so we'd be competing over it. So it just doesn't make sense for me to have clear the area, turn the tide. I can't remember what else does that.
Oh yeah, to clear the area. I'm not even running the clear the areas for me.
I don't think they're great in multiplayer. What I was thinking, let's just say you weren't trying to play Miss Marvel and remove everything. I would have you get things down to 2. And then with Cap, I would play clear the area, or I would exhaust with him and ready him, and then they would let me draw more cards and trigger all these things. But I'll just play this. Pivotal Moment isn't great, but it just keeps the pressure on Red Skull so that when we finally feel like we're built, we've got damage on him already.
Correct.
And it's 2 for 5 if the threat is cleared. Venom again becomes really good. I could throw a first aid in here is the other idea to keep Venom around.
I think that's probably not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
I just need to
and just to take a side note, hopefully all of you like the new art that I decided to put inside the frame behind me.
What is live? What's that little?
Oh, it's just a little thing on an easel to say that I'm live. I'm live.
It's a note for his family, I think. When
that's right. It's a note. If anyone is walking by,
Oh yeah, and I see you with the headphones and everything. Man, you don't even have a YouTube channel, and you have more equipment than I do. Brent,
I use these headphones. That's the only way I can use the computer is with the headphones.
okay.
So I'm going down to the table.
So, I'm guessing you guys did all the deck work, right? So, Brent, how many cards do you run in your deck?
So I have room to put skilled investigators in if you want me to drop followeds or whatever. 1,
I
2,
put-
3, 4, 5. So, I mean, I'm at 26 cards.
You're still at 41.
I put a crew quarters in and a first aid. So I could put skilled investigators in if you don't have, you said you had space. I can pull
I
crew
still have
quarters if we
space.
have 2 of them.
I still have space. I was thinking maybe you run a couple of extra first aids to keep the allies, like Venom. You'd never want him to leave, right?
Yeah.
He's the guy you want to keep on the table.
Yeah. I don't
Maybe-
know resource wise how much I'll be able to handle all that. I don't have Quinn carrier, helicarrier, anything.
But you have your 2 physical resources, and Cap's thing is pretty cheap, right?
What's Cap's thing?
His whole kit is pretty cheap. It's all zeros except for the
Yeah, if I don't play the heroic strikes, for sure it's cheap.
yeah, it's very, very, very cheap.
Oh, my curve is ridiculous. It's like I got 5 cards at 3 cost. I got 5 cards at 3 cost, and everything else is like 1.
Yeah, I'm not even running any double resources. I have no powers of justice. I have no resource cards in my deck.
I decided to keep my doubles because I realized I wasn't running the CITT.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
So I'll keep the doubles now that I'm changing it up to run the CITT.
Yeah, I mean, I could live without 2 power justice. I have 10 cards, but only 3 are going to end up being in my deck, you know, as the game goes on. So
Yeah.
there's an argument for 1 power of justice there. Although,
think-
you know,
Since
on
we
how they
have
come out.
5 followed between us, if you want to cut 1, I think 1 is good, because then if you can have a 40 card deck, that makes it really, really interesting. I have my own endurance.
okay.
And one thing as well is I also put 1 ready to rumble in the deck, because it just helps sometimes if you do actually have to go recover, I
Right.
can go down.
Yeah.
So Ms. Marvel, the beauty with Ms. Marvel, and this is what we were doing, is when the justice serves are down, and then you lay down the law, and then you bring it back. So the timing with Ms. Marvel, it's really interesting, because so I flip up, I play lay down the law. Okay, I exhaust to bring it back to my hand, then lay down the law, removes all the threat. I use justice serve to bring it back. I then replay lay down the law, exhaust to bring it back, and then I can replay it a 3rd time. So I can, with 1 card and a justice serve, I can remove 14 threat from the table. It's insane.
Nice. Yeah, so you're just the threat remover. That's your job. And then late in the game, once it's really under control, you'll play your big hands, right? Oh,
Yeah,
you got your turn the tides.
Mike,
So
the
we're
turn
all
the tides.
splashing in some damage.
Yeah, because then I'll have the 5s, and then I can also like go back 5, go back, come this, and then really, really do a lot of work off of that. I have
I'm
no
not
allies.
removing any threats. I have only my signature ally.
Yeah, I'm running no allies in this deck, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I love assess the situation with these low cost decks, because then you always have, I can always figure out to get a bigger hand size. So the only thing I would probably remove to get a 40 card deck would be the interrogation room. And then I have my 40 card deck. Super solid.
And no Spider-Man for either person. It's just on me to play Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. I don't think
have
we'll
it.
need it.
Yeah.
I told you guys, I'm not helping you with threat unless absolutely necessary with my basic fort action. My cards are not for threat removal.
There's my Mountain Dew.
There's your Mountain Dew. Remember, Mountain Dew might make your mountain don't. You heard about that?
I've never heard. I've heard about that, but I've never heard that saying.
No.
And it's all a myth.
Well, myths are based in fact. So
Well, I turned 40, so if my mountain don't anymore, I'm okay.
I'm pretty sure Mythbusters did a episode on that, and they disproved it.
oh, did they?
I'm just kidding. No, they didn't. Why would they waste their time on Mountain Dew? That makes no sense.
I might actually bring in I'll bring in one pivotal moment for my deck. My only 2 cost card.
Why don't you just take all my cards?
Yeah, I know. I was just about to say, man, you're just leaving.
No, because I'm at okay, fine.
No, it makes sense for you because you can double swing it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I can do it twice for 7 + 5. I can do 13 damage with this card. Just pretty broken.
Yeah.
And again, so what's the game plan?
Remove all the threat from the side schemes and hit Red Skull for damage.
That's right.
All right, cool.
I don't think there's much of a game plan. I mean, I'm the candy guy. Maybe I should go first or second.
Yeah, why not?
To hand those out. Does it matter who between you is first and second?
Nope, I can go last. Because if you guys do your thing, I might just stay in alter ego the first turn to just set up my board.
So we have to get rid of the threat on the red house?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys get rid of red house.
I don't know if I can do that because I can only. I don't know.
Well,
if we
maybe
can do
I should go first. Maybe I'll go first.
Steve is the threat remover guy, and then he's like, first turn, I'm staying down, guys.
No, but that's the thing. I'll see. I can go up right away. It all depends on what I draw. So if you want, I'll go first.
All right.
Because then if I flip and I have that for justice, I get rid of that right away. But then if you have Spider-Man, then you're like, well, that's a dead card.
Right, true.
It makes sense for you to go first, Brandt, because of your looking
ability.
Legend. That was the only reason, I think.
Because I'm not running any allies except for what's his face.
I keep putting my deck to one side and then the other.
All right, whatever. So we've decided the order. Cap goes first. I'll go last. All right.
So hopefully people are enjoying and watching here. Feel free to ask us questions. That's part of the point of us being live here. So you can ask us questions. I mean, I don't think this will be the hardest matchup. I think this will be the easiest we've had, but that's easy to say and then lose, right?
Yes.
That'd be perfect. So what's your guys' opening hands like?
I'm just keeping everything I have because it's not like I have that much I'm really looking for. I can play a technique, draw a card, flip up, confuse him.
Yeah.
You know, if we get rid of that red house, then he can also take damage while being confused. And I technically have another technique. So
yeah, depending on what you guys have, I'll either keep lay down the law or I'll pitch it.
Yeah, I don't know if I should put Venom or Coulson out. I guess Venom because that's my game plan.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
I'm keeping.
I got Nick.
So it looks like I think you guys are going to have threat under control. So I will pitch 4 cards. I will keep, actually, I won't keep the followed because you'll probably get rid of it. And I have 3 justice serves. I'll pitch everything. I got my shrink, 2, 4, 6, and a Nakia Bahadir. Perfect. I'm already set up.
All right. So I'm trying to figure out because I think I want to play Nick Fury.
Well, for 3, makes sense.
But I'd have to give up. Maybe I just give up Venom.
For the first turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can give up the helmet, no problem. I don't think I want to give up my shield ever, right?
Nope.
I can give up the serum.
Kind of.
So it feels better if I give up Venom in this, although then I'm going to draw 3 cards and not be able to play Venom, but I could drop both of these and play the Fearless Determination.
Yeah, makes more sense.
So 100%. I think I drop Venom. So that's 3 for Nick. Draw, maybe get a double resource. I did not, but I got another serum.
So I see a very easy play for you.
Flip up, fearless determination. Draw a card, heroic strike. I don't need it. So I can serum to play my shield.
Brandt,
And then
you got
what?
serum into shield.
Yeah.
and no discard to remove more threat.
Nah. You've already set up all of your resource base. You're golden after this.
Yeah.
All right, and then I remove 5 threat. Done.
Okay. I'm gonna throw down my foils to play the Weapon Master. Draw 2 cards. Look at that. I got the Unyielding Persistence, so I
Hey,
might as well play
Plus one,
that.
plus one. There you go.
Might as well play that one too. Then I'll flip up. How much was left on the red house?
4. Steve, can you track health 48?
Yeah, got it.
4, eh? Okay.
Hey, don't worry. I'll get rid. I'll go up. I'll come up.
You're gonna go up?
Yep.
Okay, then
I'll use-
I will thwart for 3.
Yep.
And I'll wait for you to finish it off, and then I'll concussive blow.
I'll use my ability to find a Kamala Khan card. It's a sneak by. I'll use sneak by to play Nakia, and a big hands to play a shrink. I will play a skilled investigator on myself. I will flip up. I will thwart for 1. Skilled investigator will trigger. Draw me a card.
You should punch for 1.
No.
Thanks, Rob.
Rob says we
then-
got this.
Yeah.
And then I will assess my situation to give myself a +1 hand size next turn, and I will pitch Justice Served, which I'll just use next turn. I'll just find another one later.
So you remove that, Kate, before the end of the round. I'm going to do a concussive blow, 3 damage, and confuse him.
Beautiful. Then I don't feel bad flipping down.
Oh, that's a big key with Red Skull, is keeping him confused, because then, yeah, he's just not as big a threat.
All right.
Nice. Both of you said that exact same time.
All right.
And I have the biggest hand size. And I have the biggest hands too. Big hands.
All right. So he is going to add a side scheme. No, threat, then side scheme, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be Hydra reinforcements.
Sweet.
I forget that he gives you things to
Yeah.
remove things. So there's that. He is going to attack me for 2. I'm just going to take it. And it is a quick strike. If you're in hero form, the villain attacks you after this activation.
Yep.
All right. So he's going to attack me for 2.
You have your
Um,
shield. So 47.
I got my shield block.
You sure you want to use that for that?
I don't think so.
No. 2 damage.
So then he will hit me again, right?
Yeah. No boost. Just for
Oh,
2.
So he hits me for 2 more. So I'm down to 7.
46. He took another retaliate.
Yeah. Then he will attack Nebula. Do you want the block, Nebula?
Steve has a wiggle room. I'll take it, but
Yep.
I don't. Steve
I
has
do
a
have the
wiggle
wiggle
room?
room.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
All right. Give the villain a tough status card and another boost. Exhaust the character you control. Easy on cap.
Oh yeah.
And Nick takes 2, so he's out. And then Kamala, you get
I'll take-
attacked.
I take it.
And it is another boost. An undefended attack, discard a support you control.
Is it a support or upgrade?
A support.
Oh no, it's gonna be Nakia. You know, this is against Hydra Assault because I defend after the boost is revealed. I still lose my stuff, even though I do defend.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so I will lose Nakia. And then I will wiggle room, draw a card. And then I have a pivotal moment. You know what? I will just exhaust and bring that wiggle room right back to Daddy's hands.
All right. We're dealing with 7 cards here. Ready?
Yep.
Shadow of the Past.
Turn 1, baby. It's the
Hydra
best.
soldiers. All right.
It's a good thing you played
don't
Cap
put
to
these
add
in
more
yet.
Hydra to the
Right.
mix.
That's what we needed. All right. Yeah, we have all the Hydra stuff in. That's what people requested. So we do have what's her name? Lady Hydra. What is her name?
Madame Hydra.
Madame Hydra.
Madame.
All right. In player order, discard the top card of the card and take
So
1 damage for each boost.
First of all, Brandt, you get quick strike.
Oh, thanks. For 3. So I think I'll use my shield there.
Yeah, there you go. And then you retaliate for 1 on
yeah.
that guy.
Yeah. All right. Then we're going to flip for damage. So I take 2 down to 5. Nebula takes 1
Okay.
and Miss Marvel takes 1.
I'm down to 9.
All right. Then I shuffle these in. Then my next card is Right Hook. My next one is Hail Hydra.
Oh, they all attack again.
Yeah. And then you guys have to go get a Hydra minion.
minion.
Yep. So he's going to attack me for 3 again. I don't know what to do. I guess
How much
just-
health do you have?
I'm down to 2.
Oh, wow.
He's
Yeah.
not attacking you anymore, so you're safe.
All right. And you guys get Hydra minions.
Just give us whichever one you want.
Yeah.
Just don't give me the. Is there one that comes with tough? Don't give me that one.
What are you, weak?
yeah,
Oh, you know what? One of the ones is in. If I give you the quick strikes, they don't quick strike, right?
they do.
Oh, they do? So
Oh, yeah.
quick strike triggers, but Insight doesn't?
Correct.
Interesting. I did not know that. Do you want a Hydra soldier then?
Yeah, sure.
Or a flame soldier?
You can give me the flame soldier. I'm gonna be triggering a weapons master, so I'm
Yeah,
getting
give me
rid
the
of
quick strike
something.
guy. I don't care. I'll take the quick strike.
All right. So nobody wants the Hydra regular? That doesn't make sense.
Okay, I'll take the Hydra regular.
All right. All right. Next card. Nebula gets a Hydra soldier
Of course.
and Twisted Reality. So this can go on either of these. I
Yeah.
guess I'll put it on this one. So we deal with it later. There's your other Hydra regular.
I'll take a damage. And
What are,
gang
you
up.
taking what are you taking a damage from?
It's insight.
Oh, it's
not
just
quick
insight.
strike.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was the other guys.
And there's Madame Hydra.
All right.
Wow, that's
Whoa.
a lot of minions.
Whoa.
Where's your shield
Pass
toss?
to Nebula.
Cap? Where's that
Yeah,
shield toss,
seriously.
Cap?
I don't have it. I've got a heroic
okay.
strike and 2 health.
Nebula is triggering her 2 techniques. I'm gonna gain tough and I'm dealing 4. Oh, I just realized I remember I have retaliate. Did I get attacked at all in there? No, right?
No.
No, I blocked.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so 4 damage to one of those minions, and I'm gaining tough. So
Maybe
we
Zemo?
Get rid of Zemo, yeah. Man. So flipping down, probably not the greatest idea.
So is Zemo an elite?
Yeah.
Okay. Because we do, if we remove 6 threat, we get rid of the weapon, the Hydra soldier without. Oh,
Yeah.
did you add an extra card?
From this.
Yes.
Yes, I got 3 cards.
Okay, cool. So we can leave one of those guys in.
Yep.
Leave one of which guys?
There's
Unfortunately,
four
I
health
did not
ones.
get any thwart events. So
So you need help on thwarting?
I didn't get any. Like, that's super weird. I got 2 followed.
Because I got 2 techniques that I can play. I have Gamora and Endurance and Sonic Rifle.
But he's already confused. So
Exactly,
Yeah,
which
I
don't
can
need the
heroic
Sonic
strike
Rifle.
to take down Madame Hydra.
cool.
Can you? I'm thinking about playing a technique.
But then you're short a resource, right?
Yeah, the only way I can actually. That's why I was like banking on flipping down, flipping up, kind of just like you with the techniques. But
Yeah, no, do it. Do it. It's still super early in the game.
All right,
Remove some,
well-
just remove some threat somewhere.
Okay, I'll remove 2 threat from the side scheme or the main. Yeah, the main.
No, the side
side
scheme.
scheme.
All
Side
right.
scheme's always with him, yeah.
I'm gonna use the Sonic Rifle to play the Maneuvering. Draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
There's lethal intent.
Day late and a buck short.
Yeah. Foiled, I think, lethal intent and endurance to play Gamora.
And you want to stun him?
And stun him.
Or who's in front of you?
He's got a soldier and a flame soldier.
All right, so that's just 2 threat. Okay, we don't care.
Yeah. Okay, we'll stun him. And then Gamora can either punch one of those dudes out or take a little bit more threat.
No, take care of 2 threat from that same side scheme, because now there's only 2 left, right?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So Cap, let's give you some extra cards. I will give you a skilled investigator.
Okay.
All right. I will also give you some damage by playing a pivotal amendment and playing a followed on that same side scheme that is about to go down.
Okay.
I will use I will use what, Mr. Kimmel? What do you want to do? All right, I will flip down. I will look for a Kamala Khan card. Hey, it's Amir. I will use Lay Down the Law to play Amir Khan. Amir Khan is going to put a Nakia back down at the bottom. Draw me a card, which is an assess the situation. I will assess the situation on myself, and then I will spend 2 for a sense of justice. Justice! I was hoping to get the other guy, but I think with the 6 damage you can do on Madame Hydra, and then if you can ready yourself and thwart, you'd be good. I had to go down 2.
You're not worried about any of these. Okay.
No.
All right. So I will heroic strike to take out Madame Hydra.
Mm-hmm.
I will give up pivotal moment to ready. I will thwart Hydra reinforcements.
Yep.
Which will kill this soldier without a card.
Correct.
4 damage to the flame soldier, gone.
Yep.
This is not in my discard pile.
Draw
a card, and then I will
heal yourself.
First aid myself.
Yes, definitely.
For 2 to go to 4, and you're gonna have to deal with those regulars.
He's flipped down anyways.
Yeah. It's not a lot of threat, and and the villain's confused, so we're good.
Confused, stunned, tough.
All right, we got some stuff.
All right, so he's adding 3 threat to go to 7. If only there was a justice player here.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
All right, we all discard 5 cards. Mass chaos. Tell me how many symbols. I got 2.
3 for me. And there go my sneak buys.
I got mental, energy, and 2 wild.
So 3. 8.
So
there's 8 threat on that one. All right.
There goes my CITT.
He is confused. He is scheming against Miss Marvel for 3, 4, 5, 6. Ouch.
Foiled. Somebody's got a foiled.
No, I don't have a foiled in hand.
Ah.
Not this time. Sorry.
13 of 24. And then 1, 2. So that'll go to 15. He's stunned against me, and then we get cards. Ooh, and I forgot 1 from this acceleration.
It can go up to 24, right?
Yeah. Nebula gets gang up, surge into advance. Yikes. 3 plus 2 is 5, so it's at 21.
All right, we got 3 left. Did you add the 2 from my guys?
Yep. Home by Dawn.
All right, I'll exhaust.
Gone. And advance.
Oh
my
wow.
gosh. How unlucky is that?
Super lucky.
3 plus 0, it goes to exactly 24.
Nice. You see, Brian, if you had kept that foiled.
Dude, what do you mean if I had kept that foiled?
And we get, what's her name back? Madame Hydra.
Oh, there you go. She's back. Oh, yeah, it's true. She's in the thing deck now. And how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8 plus 3 is 11.
And 11 on that.
Yeah, and I do not have. I got discarded all my thwart events. All right, I will.
Should have played Rocket. That's all I'm
I
gonna
think
tell you.
I think we were banking on Steve to do way more thwarting than possible.
I know. I was banking on finding a hell more thwart. Put that draw one. Man, I got all upgrades and nothing.
No thwarts.
No thwart. I'm like, how is this possible? All right, ready to rum. Oh wait. It doesn't even matter. I do have some big hands, so I'll use Turn the Tide, Ready to Rumble, Turn the Tide, Polymorph Suit. I will flip up. When I flip up, I will discard Ready to Rumble to get back up. All right. I have an Embiggen, Justice Served. All right, let's just set up the combos then. And I got 2 clowns in front of me, right? And we can't get rid of the Madame. Okay.
Nope.
All right, let's see. Okay, so 2/2. That is a lot of threats.
Yeah.
And yeah. And the fact that I lost my wiggle rooms really, really hurts. All right, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna spend. I can only use this for an event. All right, let's just do it. I'm gonna use Polymorph Suit and Embiggen, and I'll do a big hands on one of the two minions. I will bring it back, and then I'll use my big hands to play Justice Served, and hopefully I can get my thwart events because I have a whole bunch, but I did not see one of them. That was me. Sorry, guys.
Hey, Randy, how's it going? Yep, Steve's playing Miss Marvel.
So I can stun him and Agent 13, I think.
Seems like a good plan.
Yeah.
Or I have all this counterintelligence crew quarters stuff going on, but that might not really get us.
No, I don't think we need to get there yet. We just need to get a couple of side scheme under control.
So should I kill this Hydra regular?
Why? He hits for 1?
He's going to hit you for 2.
Okay, yeah, if you want to take him, yeah.
I mean, I could get rid of threat instead.
I'll remove some threat.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to do that, that's fine.
Okay. And then I can heroic strike him, or I could just put my other stuff down and not worry about stunning him. It would only be to stun him.
I can also confuse him.
Stunning is dumb because he's tough.
Yeah,
that's right.
So I guess I'll just play my other stuff.
Do you want to take this turn to go down?
Yeah.
I didn't play any allies, so Carter's like 2 cheaper.
So I think I flip and use.
Do you want to pitch a card to do that all day first?
Oh, and get rid of threat. Yeah, I'll get rid of the followed. I don't know. I was trying to figure out my resources here. So I'll get rid of 2 threat, I think. I don't know if Mass Chaos is what we want to get rid of or Legions of Hydra.
Mass Chaos. Always get rid of the crises.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
You good? Anyway,
yeah,
so I was, because what we can do is once.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Once that.
Sorry. It's right here, Kath. You can grab it. You're not on camera. My wife's up here. She was worried she's on camera, but she's not.
Dun, dun, dun.
Just careful. No, you can't pull that because you'll pull my entire thing.
And if we have a flip the table moment, we'll just laugh and we restart.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So then I'm going to play counterintelligence.
Oh, you don't want to play Sharon Carter first?
Does it matter if I play her first?
Because she comes in, removes 2, and then removes 4.
Right, but does it matter if I play her first?
Because the counterintelligence prevents 3 from the main. I was gonna say it doesn't really matter. You can just heal yourself. I think you being healed up almost to max is probably more important than the counterintelligence. Because we got probably. What, 33?
What am I healing myself with?
Your crew quarters.
Okay. Got it. So I'll play her for 2 because of this. I think I got a little. Oh, I see what you're saying. Hold the counterintelligence.
Correct.
Sorry. I got confused by all that was going on there.
We're supposed to be confusing Red Skull, not ourselves. Just pointing that out.
All right, so she comes in, removes 2, and then removes 2 more to get that down to 2.
Yeah, perfect.
Sorry
I
about
should
that.
be able to get rid of it next
All
time.
right. Okay.
And Nebula.
I'm gonna put down my Cutthroat Ambition and draw 2. And I drew just sauce over here. So I'm flipping up. I'm going to do a, wait a second, no, combat ready is an alter ego action.
Correct.
Well, you know what? I think I'll just use it to discard. How many do I have here? 1. How many does she have in total? 8, I think.
8.
3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 on me, so I'm putting 2 back in.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Hey, Randy. Yes,
course.
Steve is playing Miss Marvel. That is one of his favorites. So when we got Justice, we're like, go for it. But thanks for
Of
joining us,
course.
as well as everybody. If anybody has questions or comments or tell us we're going to lose, go for it.
Tell us so we can beat the odds.
Yeah, we
Never
like
tell me the
people telling
odds.
us that we're gonna lose so that we can beat the odds. Okay, Nebula's now flipping up. I'm going to do, I don't think I need the wide stance right now. So I'm gonna use the wide stance to do the Daughters of Thanos and draw 3.
Oh, that's what you meant by sauce.
Yes, by sauce, I meant that. Okay, so you plus you, play you, and then I could use Lethal Intent for 2, remove threat, and stun or confuse him. All right, I will use Power of Justice, Swift Retribution to do a concussive blow. I know he's tough, but he will get confused.
But are you tough?
I'm tough.
He has
Well-
retaliate.
Does he have retaliate?
Yeah.
What does it take to get rid of the retaliate?
1 of each.
1 of each. All right, instead of confusing him like that, I'll just get rid of his retaliate.
All right, makes sense.
Okay, then I'm gonna do Lethal Intent with 2, trigger Cutthroat Ambition and Evasive Maneuvering. So I will, do we want to confuse or stun this time?
Let's confuse him. Let's keep him confused because
I
that's
think
what.
confused is the better status. Yeah.
All right, confuse him, remove 3 threats.
I was gonna suggest Brandt leave that one at 2, and because he has the cards that can put more on, like he has the master plan, and he also has put 2 threat on each scheme.
Yeah.
So if we can try to keep those ones.
I also have another 4 threat to remove or 4 damage.
Yeah, then let's start working on that. Yeah, that one.
I'm confused why if he's going to draw a card to add more threat, you want to leave it out.
Because with my card that removes 4 from each side scheme, it doesn't really. I can balance that out.
Okay.
I know, but you haven't.
I would
been
think getting
removing
rid of
threats.
one would be better, right?
All right. Well, if you want, get rid of one. Then that's fine. Get rid of it.
We don't,
I will
we don't
draw a
use
card.
all of them.
I don't
no,
mind
get rid-
doing what you said. I just didn't understand it.
No, but you know what? I might actually get one of my. If you get rid of it, I've seen one. I've only seen. No, I've seen all 3 multitaskings. Oh, well, that crap. All right. Well, there goes that chance. Never mind. I'm looking for my thwart events, and I have them all my lay down the laws are
in the
here.
graveyard.
Yeah.
So Steve ain't doing any thwarting, Brandt. So you
Yeah.
remove where you think it's good there.
Okay. It's the 4, 2, and 2.
It's no, it's 3 from the Cutthroat Ambition and then 2 and 2. So it's 3. 3, 2, 2.
I think it makes the most sense to get rid of Mass Chaos then.
All right, I will draw a card, which is a Bruno Lucarelli, which I will just throw out.
All right.
Good to go.
I think we're
Let's do
good.
this.
I hope
right.
I hope that all
Hey.
worked out the way people wanted.
It will. All right,
Hey,
I'm gonna
to
need an
everyone in
extra
chat,
card.
we got a nice, good chat going on right now, or not like
Well,
amount
I-
of people.
did you guys see the Claw Heroic 3 from Dan?
Yeah, we were
was-
talking about that earlier.
Yeah, the Spider-Man, that was crazy, man. And
awesome.
I think he can probably defeat. He couldn't be able to do defeat that against Ronan because of the overkill. I think Ronan would be the ones that would. Oh, and I get the. I
Does the
get that
sleeper
guy
come
too.
to you?
Sweet. Well, I have one wiggle room.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna be the tricky part. He's gonna punch hard. I did draw Spider-Man and I'm flipped down, so
Oh, that's cool.
I can
Yeah.
get rid of Hit Squad here.
Yeah, Randy, I just got MTS on like a few days ago myself, so I've had the chance to play Adam Warlock like once.
Yeah, I was super sad. Asmodee Distribution told us they didn't have enough staff to get it to us. So I don't know if we have it. They said maybe we get it today. Otherwise, we're gonna get it next week, which is just maddening. But
That's annoying.
what are you gonna do? All right, he is adding 4 threat to go to 7 of 33.
Yeah,
Then he is attacking Miss Marvel
for a ton. All right, I'll take it.
for 4. Plus a star, give him another boost and a tough. So for 6 total.
All right, I will wiggle room, draw a card, and exhaust, and
Wiggle room again.
wiggle room again to draw a card. Ah, there's a multitasking. And then take no damage, but I'll take 3 from the other Ringo
Yep.
Star there.
All right, then he's scheming against me and he's confused. And then he's attacking Nebula, who's tough,
Yep.
for 6. All right, well, that was generally. Oh, sorry. Madame Hydra schemes for 2.
She's on you, right?
Yep. And then she adds 2 to this.
Yeah.
All right. And then cards. Be
And I
nice
get
to us.
extra
So
cards.
Steve gets
Yep, 2.
what was it, extra 2 because of decking out and the one from the encounter the
Oh, did you deck out?
Yeah.
did deck out, yeah.
I missed it. So, all right. Soldier, Jet Trooper, quick strikes you,
I'm down to 4.
and Hydro Exo Soldier. We got no answers for piercing, huh?
Nope.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, we do.
Assault into a right hook
Is it me? I'm
Yeah.
the one that
and
go through
Hydra
it?
Soldier. No, there's no assault against you.
no, I meant am I the one that can deal with piercing?
Yeah, your cutthroat ambition. And then if you have lethal intent now, you can actually do it before it's your turn because they don't get discarded yet.
You mean do a lethal intent out of turn right
Yep.
now?
Well, if you have the damage card, do you have any damage cards or no?
I have the threat removal and the stun or confuse.
So yeah, you could call for an action and do it now.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. I'll get rid of the unyield. I'll get rid of one of the think fast to do a lethal intent. And which actually should I just trigger both of them?
For what?
Evasive maneuver and cutthroat, or just the cutthroat?
You should do both. Definitely confuse him again, and because then you'll be
Alright.
able to stun him as well.
Okay, then I'll pitch the 2 think fasts to confuse him and remove 3 threat.
All right, can you remove? Yeah, for that one, and I'll be able to take care of it after.
All right. Can I Spider-Man for Hit Squad?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I will use double and pivotal moment, and I don't know what else. I guess my shield block, or should I just hold that?
You could use super soldier serums.
Oh, right. And serum for a Spider-Man. Spider-Man will remove 9 here.
Awesome. You get an encounter card. I draw a card.
Then I will. You don't need me to remove threat as much now.
Yeah. Okay. So on your flip, I call for an action.
Yep.
I will spend 2 resources. And I will play a sneak by and shrink. And I will remove all the threat from the Legions of Hydra, which will trigger Justice Serve. Unfortunately, the timing is a little off, so I can't bring that back to remove from the main, but I will be
trigger
able to
skilled
remove more.
investigator.
Yeah.
But yeah, now you get to trigger your skilled investigator.
Okay. So then I think I'll use this and I guess counterintelligence to play under surveillance, or is it
Yeah,
not
makes
going to be a
sense.
big deal?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Do we have the
there.
sleeper?
Yeah.
I got the sleeper.
And then I have all this punching. I could discard, and between myself and Spider-Man, I could take out Madame Hydra.
So until we see the second Legions of Hydra, there's no point.
Yeah, good point. Okay. So I should work on some of these. I don't know who's best to get rid of.
Let's just start working on some of the soldiers.
I mean,
Yeah.
Agent Search. Okay. So myself and Spider-Man can punch out which soldier, maybe in front of you, is getting a little threatening.
Yeah, I there's a few people in front of me.
Yeah. I can punch one out too with Gamora myself.
All right. I mean, I could ready with my heroic intuition.
Do
Yeah.
I have a second one, so it's probably worth it. And then I can punch for 2. If you're flipping down, we don't care about the jet trooper, right?
it.
No,
That's right.
So either I get rid of a tough or I put 2 on this soldier.
Put 2 on the soldier.
Okay. And then I could get rid of this guy's tough, or I could get rid of Sleeper's tough and lose Agent 13, which doesn't seem worth it.
no, just
No,
the other guy.
Don't
Yeah.
lose her. If you want to get rid of a tough, but she's better on thwart though, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I need to thwart as much anymore now that that goes to 37.
No.
All right. That's what I got.
Plus, all right. Plus,
And I'm
I'll be
holding a
triggering.
shield block so I can block damage.
Okay, so the 5 health guy doesn't have retaliate, does he? Right?
No.
Okay, I'll punch for 2 on the.
Wait, you have to trigger your things.
Sorry, yes, you're right. I will remove 3 threat from the main, and evasive maneuvering. Is it the stun or the confuse that we need right now?
Stun. Got it.
Stun.
Stun. Okay, he's stunned.
You can just say stun or confuse and I'll do it.
Okay, perfect. Attack for 2 on the guard in front of me. And do I just attack and lose Gamora? I'm about to deck out, so that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Okay, Gamora will just, do you want to do it to the sleeper since she's going to die anyways? And remove stuff.
Yeah.
Sleeper's
Okay.
got 15, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, got to work on him eventually. I'm cool to flip down and trigger my stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna flip down as well. Because
Okay,
I'm at 4.
I'm gonna put a weapons master down this round so that I can potentially get some damage in and draw 2. Hey, I drew a combat ready. Nice. Let's just put the what do we got here? I'll be pitching the scare tactic, and then doing combat ready. Go ahead, Steve. I'm just gonna decide on my combat ready.
All right.
Josh says how cool that was. Sorry, I'm just interrupting you here. Josh says how cool it was to be able to trigger stuff like lethal intent before the other players, because playing in solo, he never thought of that.
Yeah. Well, that's what they're here to do, eh? That's what we're here to do, try to kind of show off some potential of the characters that multiplayer, which is this game is designed to be in multiplayer. So
Right.
all these cool synergies that you can do before, it's fun to show them. So I will punch for 4 on the sleeper. And should I take that back and take a damage? And then I could do it again. Actually, I'm just gonna punch for 4 off the sleeper. I'll take a damage, go down to 3. I will flip down, recover, go to 8. I will look for a Kamala Khan card, which is
Combat ready. He's gonna shuffle evasive maneuvering weapon master. Just FYI.
base. So big hands is going to play Nakia. Oh yeah, sorry. Amir Khan is going to put a sneak by at the bottom, draw me a card, which is a pivotal moment. Nakia is going to reduce the cost to play Bruno. Bruno's going to play a pivotal moment underneath him. And I will assess my situation to have a hand size of 7. And I think this justice serve should have been gone. And that was me.
All right, we are ready.
Yeah, I got to find a way to keep my the lay down the laws, to get my lay down the laws when I'm in alter ego. 2,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, and 7. So definitely there will be no more threats on anything.
So now it's a matter of getting rid of the sleeper.
Yeah.
Our next big task. All right. Well, I drew first aids and tuitions and Steve's apartment and fearless determination. So
we're good.
should be pretty good. I got an extra blocker in case he comes after me. So we're adding 3 now. That goes to 9. He's stunned against me.
Wait, the side scheme.
Oh gosh. Thanks. All right. So that one's gonna let somebody go get an ally.
Definitely, I will let you guys do that. Finish that one off.
Okay. Yeah, I got
me
Nick Fury,
with Gamora.
so- yeah, I got Nick
Unless-
Fury. Well, either's good.
unless-
Gamora will be okay to trigger one of your things.
It's-
Although hers might be play from your hand.
No, it's when she enters play.
Okay.
after you play Gamora.
Right.
Oh yeah, you don't play her, you put her in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should be the one to finish that one off.
That's right.
All right. Confused here now. Scheming against you for 3. And you have to exhaust the character you control.
There you go.
And then 4, 5, 6. I also missed Madam Hydra and all that. I don't know. I'm so low on health. Should I shield block? Probably not. She doesn't add any threat. So what did I say? 6?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that goes to 15 of 37. So we're still good. And cards and
Just a little
no
airborne. It's still
bonus
good.
cards, although we all have a bonus card. So
Yeah.
I get a soldier. Infinite power. So he's going to gain a tough and he's going to attack me. I think I'll just, I have my shield block.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he will attack me for like 5 and I will
Yeah,
shield
and then-
block it.
Yeah.
Remove
Retaliate.
tough. Remove tough.
And retaliate removes tough. All right. Then we will get spreading lies.
2 on everything.
So this is going to go to 11. This one goes to 11. And that one's going to go to 17. Caught off guard for Nebula.
That's an upgrader support.
Yep.
All right. I'll get rid of my 1 card that I have in play.
Ooh, this is brutal. Hail Hydra. But you are not a hero.
So I have to put 1 in.
Yep. I get attacked by Madame Hydra. I guess I'll just go to... Oh, I get attacked by both of them, so I have to block.
Yeah, and yeah.
One of them
But
hits
you
me
also
for
have
7.
your blocker with what's her face there.
Yeah. All right, and then you each need to go get somebody, right?
Yeah. You can put a quick strike guy in front of me if you want.
Same.
You want those or the Hydra regulars?
Well, I can take we can take quick strikes because we're in alter ego. That's the only reason.
I
Sweet.
think there's only 2, so we'll call
Yeah.
it there.
Don't forget
And-
to reshuffle.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not. That's a discard pile. And
No,
then,
but even though you got him from there, you always as soon as there's a
oh,
search.
I have to reshuffle this deck.
Yeah, there's always a search.
Yeah, well,
Always
that's my lack of belief in fate. So it's shuffled either way. All
Yeah.
right. Twisted reality. So I guess it should go on the sleeper.
Yeah, I'll have about 10 damage that I can do on the sleeper. Oh, wait. Let's see.
And I missed the insight on the last one, which might have triggered us earlier, whatever, but that is it. Passes
Nebula.
to Nebula.
The funny thing is the few upgrades I actually have in this deck got milled because of him. Well, I will start with the Cutthroat Ambition for the Weapons Master and draw 2. Swift Retribution. Okay. Well, you and you can play you. You can play you.
I have 8 threat removal for this one that
leftover.
has 11, so somebody can remove 3. I could play
Okay.
Nick.
Okay, well, I'm flipping up. I can put down a sonic rifle. Get that on the table. And I can just put a evasive maneuvering down.
Yeah.
And thwart, you said you want to thwart for 2 or an attack for 2?
You want to start getting rid of some of the people in front of you, or
I think the
I'll
minions
attack,
are the biggest issue.
I'll attack for 2.
All right.
All right.
You guys are going to be flipped. I don't know. Just get rid of one.
yeah, just
Yeah.
start killing them. Yeah, I should be okay. I will look for Kamala Khan card. Hey, I got a wiggle room, so I'll be safe. I will Amir Khan a card at the bottom, which is probably going to be my other wiggle room. Actually, no, it won't be a wiggle room at that point. It's going to be I'm going to get rid of the skilled investigator at one point, and then draw a card, which is a followed. All right, so this is free damage. So we're definitely going to start running these. Nakia is going to play a Ready to Rumble for me for free. When I flip up, I'll be able to do some shenanigans. All right, so check this out. So I'm going to flip up.
Chickadee check it.
Responsing. I will trigger. Wait, before I do that, did I have the other one? No, I don't. So I will trigger my Ready to Rumble first. I will ready. Because I'm still flipping, I will play Lay Down the Law, and I will shrink that, removing 6 threats. I can do it off the other one if you want. Because I can just do 4 from that one.
Sure. Yeah.
Actually,
down to 5.
No. I'll just do 4 from that one.
Okay.
And then I will exhaust. I won't use my shrink and bring it back. I will play it again for 4 threats. And then
Wait, you never did it for 6 then?
No, I did it for 4. You'll see why.
Okay. So then this one again for 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And that is done. I will then use a sneak by to play multitasking and shrink, which is going to remove 4 from the main and then 4 from the other one.
Got it.
And now you're down to 3, sir.
There you go.
I will then use Bruno to bring back a card for me. I will then use 1 card to play a followed off the prison camps.
Yep.
And then I will have, so I can play him big in, but I don't think that's the best that I can do. But I can also keep that big hands to have another 4 damage on the sleeper and finally get rid of this clown.
Sounds good.
Yeah, there you go. So that was a sexy turn, and I'll probably draw another card from when you get rid of that. So that is me.
All right. I will Fearless Determination to increase my threat removal. I got a shield toss.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah.
Can you pass that up? I mean, but you
So
do
I
have
guess
Steven.
I will get rid of my first aid
Yeah, to get up.
to ready.
Yeah,
Then I can remove 3 threat. I guess I ignore Heroic Intuition for now.
yeah. And
Get
then
rid
we
of
both draw a card.
Prison camps. Draw. Hold on. Get Nick first, I guess.
Yep.
I don't know the order.
Yeah, you see, you would
I think I
So
can do the order whatever I want,
you
right?
choose whatever you want. Yeah.
Nick, draw a card from this, then reshuffle, then draw 3 cards from Nick, because I think
Yeah.
all those responses can happen when whatever order.
Whenever, yeah.
And I'm assuming that follow triggered deals 4 damage to a minion.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's gonna go on the sleeper because now the sleeper's at 7.
All right. He should be at 7 health left. Is that what you're saying?
No, but I did that follow did 4
damage.
damage.
So he's got 8 total damage.
Yeah, he's at 8, so he needs 7 more.
Yeah. Okay, then I've got my shield toss,
Oh man.
which can take out 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Well, your super soldier serum should definitely play your home, your apartment.
yeah. So I'll play my apartment. I mean, I could fearless determination to see if I draw a different card, but I don't know if it really matters at this point.
Try it.
Yeah, I always cycle those.
Shield block. So then I think, I don't know, once I flip down, I could save the heroic intuition or the first aid.
So the only thing I would ask if you, what you could do is shield toss only for 3. Kill the 2 quick strike guys and the other guy that's in front of you.
You want this guy out there?
Yeah, he don't matter.
Okay, he deals 2 damage to you.
That's fine.
So then I will get rid of pivotal moments and shield blocks. That puts the shield back in my hand. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I'll put that back in my hand. I will deal 4 damage here, 4 damage here, 4 damage here.
You get an extra card.
Draw another encounter card. Then I've got, I guess I'll just use all these as blockers, huh?
No, you're flipping down, bro. You're going down.
Flip down, use my apartment, use my crew quarters, back to 4. I'm just going to get rid of these now. Draw a card. It's a double resource. So I will play heroic intuition.
Yep.
And I will use my first aid to play my shield.
And then use Agent 13 and Nick to deal 3 damage.
Okay.
On the sleeper, please.
All right.
And then I will spend 2 and I will big hands the sleeper, get rid of that clown.
All right. He's out. Along with this, and you get a card, correct?
No, because it's removed from the game. So that doesn't go on. That doesn't go off.
Oh,
It's because it's not defeated.
gotcha. So this just goes in the discard pile?
Yep.
Did not realize
It's
that.
removed from the game. So.
All right. And then, well, you know what I can do is I can do that with Spider-Man instead, and then I just have another blocker with Agent 13.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Spider-Man would have taken next advantage.
Do you want to confuse on Red Skull?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Sonic Rifle, confuse.
Wow, what a turn.
Nebula is going to deck out for the round.
Okay.
That was a beautiful, beautiful interaction. I'll keep a sneak by and then 3, 4, 5. Oh, there you go. Another follow. Those follows, man, they're working. They're doing their job.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then with all these minions there, we're having a gay old time.
That's what we do. All right,
Go
we had 3 here.
We haven't decked him out yet.
There's our Legions of Hydra with only 3 in play, right?
Yeah,
That only goes to, oh, is it 2 per?
2 per. So
It's 9. We haven't decked him yet, but we're stinking close.
how many cards in the encounter deck?
Left here?
No, the
4.
side scheme deck.
Oh, 2 left.
All right.
So there's
So
got to
maybe
be a
we keep-
Hydra patrol and the one that lets us get cards from our discard pile.
Okay, yeah. So maybe we let that one resolve, so there's only 1 more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then we go a whole cycle with only 1 more Hydra patrol, and then we kind of cycle them like that.
Oh,
Hopefully.
gotcha. Yeah.
Well, hey Josh, unless Steve did the voiceover for Kamala in the Disney Plus series, I don't think she's gonna say it like that.
Big hands.
Big hands.
What is it? Teen Spirit.
Teen spirit.
Smells like. All right.
Yeah, it does.
All right. I've got 3 blockers if you want them.
All right.
I will gladly take one.
All right. So Nick Fury's blocking for Nebula. So that is going to be damage. I'm not going to figure it out. Then you're getting attacked twice over here. you want a
So
blocker?
I'll take one of your blockers.
Okay. Dead.
And then I'll wiggle room, draw a card. Oh, I do have an endurance. That could be good. And there is a lot of threat, so I will.
Not exhaust and get it back.
Yeah, because actually,
I just
Yeah,
want to
'cause this-
clarify that I am the support character, and I've played 0 supports on you guys so far.
yeah, I played more sports than you. I'll bring it back to my hand. And then I take no damage. All right.
All right, and then schemes against me, but he's confused. So Madame Hydra will scheme, add 2 here,
Yeah.
and add 2 here. So that one's at 11. That's the only tricky part. That's going to go way up.
No, not if we keep it down.
1, 2 finishes off the deck, accelerates. And I do see the +1 card on Legions of Hydra.
Perfect.
3,
Nebula
4.
gets Yeah, Nebula
Alright.
gets an extra one.
Nebula gets an advance. Well, we don't have a way to stop those. do
I
we?
have foiled.
3 + 2.
Foiled.
Foiled.
That
so
goes
it's
to
only 3.
19 out of 37. Spreading lies.
21. Where's your dice?
They're here.
Oh.
Flame Soldier. A Master Strategist.
Oh, that is not good if he's got an advance.
A Twisted Reality. His gun.
Oh, that's
Is
piercing
Luga.
and
I don't know what you guys just said.
I think that is it piercing the gun?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna go down by a lot. My go?
Here you go.
All right.
Just
I will.
so you know, I have my evasive maneuver to confuse, and I have my weapons master for 4 damage to a minion.
All
right.
right. We might keep that. All right. I will start by playing for justice for a multitasking shrink. So 4 from 2.
4 from 2. Got it.
Yeah. So remove 4, remove 4. Unfortunately, I cannot exhaust. I will spend. I think the 4 damage on the followed might be good, right?
It will, but we're not going to clear that for a while.
All right, I'm going to spend 1 and then the wiggle room to play a sneak by to remove 3 threat.
Okay.
All right. I will then flip these down. I will Amir Khan lay down the. No, I think I'm going to go back with those multitaskings. Actually, this removes. I can do a really big burst with this. This is 10 damage. This is 10. Justice serve, justice serve, justice serve. I'm going to put a justice serve back at the bottom. Draw a card, which is an assess. I will team spirit to find a card. I haven't been able to play my turn to tide, so which is a sneak by. All right, I will use. Do you need an endurance cap?
I mean, I'm at 5 health. It's not bad.
All right, so I will use red dagger to play an endurance on you.
All right.
I will use my sneak by to play a followed on that side scheme. And I will, oh, wait, actually, I don't need the sneak by because I can knock you 1 less. And then I'll put a sneak by under Bruno and I will assess my situation to have a hand size of 7.
All right. I have another shield toss. I also have a heroic strike. So just trying to figure out what's best. What is your health, Kamala Khan?
It's at 8, man. I'm good.
Okay, so I could just use my own crew quarters.
Yeah, just heal all up. I'm good.
All right, so I will go to 9. then I don't know. I have lots of options. I mean, I could shield toss away 1, 2, 3. Probably makes sense.
It does make sense.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
So I'll flip up. I've got these crew quarters for you guys. Do you need them?
Not right now.
If you
If you want to get him out of your deck, do it.
that's right.
You
That's where I was
have
going.
all you have your two your serums that you get to play them for free.
Yeah. All right. We'll try that. I'm just trying to figure out where to shield toss and all that kind of stuff. I've got the heroic strike, but maybe it doesn't matter.
Nope. I think you're better off with your 4 and just do it for 4.
For 4.
And then you keep a resource to ready up.
You mean for
Actually
3?
just do it for 3.
Yeah. Shield toss. That'll give the shield back to me though, right?
Yeah. And then you can just replay it.
And that'll kill this one, and put this one at 4.
Yeah.
That one gives me a card. And then I can play my shield again.
Mhm.
And I can kill this one with Spidey.
Yeah, that's 2 threats. So Spider-Man would be dead though, because Spider-Man took the retaliate from the sleeper. So
Oh,
you're-
thanks.
yeah, so if
So maybe
you-
I don't want to do that. So just Cap will kill him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
All
then
right.
there's still Nebula to do stuff. So
Well, Nebula is triggering 4 damage on an enemy, so I guess it's just gonna go straight onto Red Skull.
hey, but he's got to retaliate, so you will take retaliate as well.
That's fine. I have full health. So trigger the weapons master, 4 damage, and I will confuse him. Yeah.
Don't forget to use your crew quarters.
I
already
will when
did.
I will when I flip down this round. So I can do a thwart of 2 off of the side scheme there, or sorry, the main. Yeah,
I think
How
we're
much
gonna
is
bring
that?
main down if you're gonna flip. It's at 12. If you're gonna flip down, it's probably worth that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he's also got the master strategist.
But that's
Okay.
going to activate against you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna flip down. I'll crew quarters, go heal myself back to 8 health. I'm gonna pay 1 for a wide stance, draw 2 cards. I will use use lethal intent. I don't really have the wide stance. It's not gonna do anything anyways. So yeah, I'll just use the scare tactic and lethal intent to get my CITT down.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be good once you can go up to 3.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna hold on to this second sonic rifle and potentially get it out next turn.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully I can find, I'm going to need an extra card. So I did get a justice serve. All I need is I lay down the law and then I still get an extra 5 cards, 6, 7 cards. So I should be okay. I should probably find one.
Yeah, I don't have much at the moment.
But that's fine. Like we had a really good turn. We know what's coming is either the one that's going to shuffle 3 cards in our deck or the one
Yeah.
that has the that has 6.
So Hydra Patrol.
Oh, there you go. And I got my lay down the law. So 2, 4, 6, 7, and I have a turn to tide. So I'll be able to do some damage, remove some threats, like get back up, do some more stuff. And I'll be
Is
able to
that
play the skill investigator on Nebula as well.
4 to go to 16. He's confused.
Yeah.
No minions. Then he's attacking me, which Spider-Man will just block
With 3 cards.
because he gets
A
1
bunch
for
of
each
boosts,
side scheme, right?
Because the master strategist.
Yeah, so he gets 3 boosts.
So 2, 0, 5 total. So that's a good block.
Very good block.
Madame Hydra will hit me for 2 and increase this.
Yeah.
Does she hit me for more than 2?
No, I don't think so.
All right. And then Nebula, he's scheming.
Yep.
4 plus
Nothing.
Nothing. So that goes to 20. All right. And then 1, 2, 3, and an extra. Man, we sure
Yeah,
get a lot
yes.
of encounter cards with him.
Yeah.
Star-Lord would have been rocking. All right,
No!
master plan. Brings that to 10.
Oh, that's terrible.
Brings this. Is it only side schemes?
All sides.
Side schemes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's what the main. Brings that one to a lot, 15. And then Hydra Soldier and Bitter Rival. So you have to exhaust 2 characters.
I only have one.
I get a
Oh, man,
Hydra
that just
Soldier.
killed my turn.
I get an Exhaustion. I get a Flame Soldier and a Master Strategist.
Damn.
Yeah, this is rough. Rougher than I anticipated.
I thought it would be a walk in the park too, but he is just really cleaning our clocks here.
Yeah. All right.
I haven't done too much yet, so.
Don't have much here. I basically can drop a counterintelligence and a followed.
Followed is 4 damage that we kind of need right now. So
Yeah. So I will serum for a followed. I will counterintelligence, and I will serum for my helmet.
yeah.
Then I can discard my pivotal moment to ready. And
you can thwart for 3, right?
yeah.
I can thwart for 4 this round.
7. I'll have to. I'm gonna call for an action right now. I'm gonna look for. Oh, there you go. I got Red Boner.
I didn't draw any techniques. Ugh.
That's fine.
Thwart for 3 off of this.
Yeah, we have to. That's our main concern. Yeah.
Okay. And I think I'll just have to stay up, right?
How much health do you have?
7.
You're still good. Yeah.
I think we all have to flip up.
Yeah, I'm definitely going up. I'm gonna go back up to 10.
We got no blockers for Master Strategist.
I'll heal myself with the crew quarters. I'm assuming you're done, Cap.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna flip up. I can put down another sonic rifle. I can do a punch or thwarts and CITT, or I just spend both of those to stun confuse something.
Stun and confused, or
Stun or confused?
Sorry, not stun and confused. Just no confused damage. So I can punch something for 3 with a concussive blow, or I just use a energy with CITT to attack twice or thwart twice.
if you thwart twice, that might actually give me a better line of play.
Okay, then I'll use the energy. So I'll thwart for 2, use the energy, CITT, thwart for another 2. I have a.
That's 3, right?
That's 4.
All right, so there's 3 left. Okay, cool. Maybe I can start working here. All right, Daddy needs to work. All right, I'm gonna play a skilled investigator on Brian. I am going to spend Ambiguin to play a justice served. I will use Amir Khan to put justice serve at the bottom, draw another card, which is a second lay down the law. All right. And this is where it's going to get interesting. I'm going to use Nakia Bahadir, and check this out. Love this. The next card I'm going to play is going to be 1 cheaper. I'm going to flip up and I'm going to play lay down the law, which is going to remove the crisis.
So the side scheme is gone, and you gave me a skilled investigator, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I get to draw a card, which allows me to do concussive blow.
All right. So also a couple things that are going to happen. First things first, I will also draw a card, which is a big hands. I will then trigger Justice Serve to ready and get back up. All right. Now I'm still in the I'm just flip sequenced.
So when does when defeated happen? Before your responses or after your responses?
It all happens at the same time. So you can go get that. We each got to go get a minion, right?
Yeah.
So that triggers. So is there any, put a 2 on me, 2 guy on me?
A 2 guy. Okay. I'm trying to find him. I'm going to be dead on the attacking turn.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Should you have flipped down?
No, good.
I mean,
So you get the 2 guy, I'll get the 3 guy. Give me a 3 guy, the quick strike guy.
I also could have taken. I have full health as well,
Alright.
so
I'm just saying I'm
anyways.
going to get for 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 master strategist. Like, I'm
Well,
hosed.
I can. I could. Oh wait, no.
I'll
One
have
of
some
those-
blockers for you. All right, let me just see if what I
You
can
don't
finish.
have any
All right.
blockers in your deck.
We're still
Yeah.
finishing that sequence. I still thwarted all of the threat. I will turn the tide on my quick strike guy. Oh yeah, and there's still a 4 damage, right?
Yep.
So 4 damage on the one, yeah, that one. And then I put a 3 damage on my guy. I will use Sense of Justice to play Lay Down the Law and shrink it for 6 off the main. I will bring it back to my hand. I will play with my thing to do another Lay Down the Law for 4. That's pretty good. Wait, how much is on the main now?
10.
Down to 10. All right, let's start working on the other guy. But I think you would prefer a blocker, correct?
Or just kill with your big hands. I think a couple kills could be good. So I can concussive blow, kill one of the guys in front of him, like the 2 health dude.
Yeah.
And your big hands can kill the 4 health dude in front of him, and then he would only have Madam Hydra left.
Okay.
I would take the big punch from him.
No, but
Hopefully,
So
you
maybe
find
I'll
a
draw a
shield
shield
block.
block. Yeah.
all right. So this is here. I'll take my Bruno action and I'll play Red Boner. And then Red Boner will kill that guy with 2.
Okay.
And then and then I'll assess my situation. I'll have a +1 hand size as well.
All right.
All right. So that main is a little bit under control now.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I could do then is I can concussive blow on the guy with 4 in front of you, and then just use a sonic rifle and get rid of him.
Okay.
All right.
It's just so that he has less attacking him.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, you could confuse Red Skull and kill the one in front of you, but because I've now got a blocker, right?
Yeah.
If you want.
Well, we're all flipped up, obviously, I think, at this
Yeah,
point.
you'll have another confused next turn. It's a good point.
I have 2 sonic rifles for next turn, so
Yeah, we're trying to deal with immediate threats. Makes sense.
But you should still confuse him because if he schemes, it just puts us back again.
all right, and I'll use 1 sonic rifle to just confuse him, get rid of it.
Are you not putting them? You're not killing that minion?
No, I had 2 sonic rifles, so I used my concussive blow and sonic rifle, 1 sonic rifle to kill his minion.
And
Okay.
the other
And
one
then the
to
second
confuse
sonic
him.
rifle confused.
Amazing.
Okay, perfect.
Nice.
All right.
Did
Doing some
everybody
work.
use their crew quarters at the start of their turn?
I did. I'm full health.
Ooh, I drew a
Alright.
shield block.
And you drew the shield block? All right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And
This
I got
goes to 14.
big hands for days, but no thwart events.
Man. Goes to 9.
But this will get us all cards back into our deck, right?
Yeah. All right, so he is attacking me, and I have a shield block, so I will just take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and
Plus
3
double
boosts.
Yeah, or triple boost, I guess.
And it's still only 3, so 7, but that's still worth a shield block.
Retaliate.
Yeah, retaliate.
He's down to 45. We finally dealt the damage.
And then Madame Hydra attacks me for 2, so I'm down to 5. And then she adds 2 threat here. And
Yeah,
I can't
that one's getting out of hand. It's
I can't
crazy.
retaliate against her, right?
No.
All right, then attacking Nebula. Master Strategist is gone, so he's attacking you for 4 plus a flip. Did
Hello?
I lose you guys?
No.
Oh, we lost Brian.
Oh, does Brian gone?
Yeah.
Brian. Oh, I think he's gonna have to punch himself out and come back in.
My internet connection is unstable. I just got a
No.
notification.
You and your unstable internet connection. Can you hear us now?
Yes.
You're getting attacked.
You're getting attacked for 4 plus a flip.
4 plus a flip. Okay, well, I'll defend.
It's a 1, so you get hit for 5.
I have reduced with wide stance, reduced by 1, so I get hit for 4.
Okay, and then the regular attacks you for 2.
But it's reduced by 1, so
Yeah.
down to 4.
All right.
So, oh yeah. So he attacked you for how much is he attacking for? 1, 2,
4.
Okay, 4 plus a, okay,
He attacked me for 4.
5 in total.
Sorry, 5. Yeah, 5 in total. Okay, yeah, it took 4.
But you
And then the other
defended,
guy-
right?
That's right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
So -3. You only took 2.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. All right. So full health. Yeah.
That your math was off.
My math was off. Yeah. So I took 2 down to 7, and then that minion hit me down to 6.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Now Miss Marvel's getting attacked for 4.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Plus 1, 5 total.
Wiggle room, draw card. All right, I got some threat removal now. Woohoo! I think I'm gonna keep it. I'm just gonna use that. So I'm gonna prevent 3. He's attacking for 5. I take 2. I take 2.
Yeah.
I'm down to 4.
All right, and then cards. All right, I get a soldier.
Yeah.
I get a jet trooper. I'm down to 3. He takes 1. And he attacks me again.
Uh-oh.
No, it's okay. I get Rib Boner.
All right. So it's a plus 1, so it's 5 total.
And I will spend a big hands and a turn the tide to bring him back and deal 2 damage and kill the minion in front of Brian.
Oh yeah. All right, and then your card is a soldier, and then this card is a soldier.
Man,
the
there's so
soldier's
many
just-
soldiers.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
you
put
getting
mine
your
in.
shadows of the past is what
Yeah.
killed us. I don't know if, like right now, we have so many guards.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're stalling, but none of our cards deal damage. Like we can't use our pivotals. We can't use,
Right.
and we're just, every time we're putting more cards. I don't know, because I know you wanted to stop around 10, but there's no way. We still have like 3 hours.
Oh yeah. This is.
Well, let's see
this
how far
is
we
going,
get.
All right.
This is going to go for a while.
All right. Go ahead,
Guys,
Nebula.
we're just like treading water is all we're doing.
Yeah.
So I'm first.
Yep.
Okay, well, wide stance is going to trigger, and look at the top 3 cards in the encounter deck. Discard 1, put the other, and put the others back in any order.
So it's both your obligations, but they're just going to be double boosts.
That's mine. Mine's already gone.
Yeah, sorry.
It's our his and my obligation.
So there's a 0 and a 2.
Well, it's a free flip. So, oh no.
Well, I'm exhausted. I have Gamora to play, so I'm pretty sure I'm flipping down here. Okay, flip down. I'll use the wide stance to play the unyielding persistence. Draw 2. Hey, look at that. Nebula's ship. Finally found it. Genius for Nebula's ship. Nebula's ship plus 2 more for Gamora. Gamora was going to trigger this. Give me a tough. Gamora can punch for 2. Thwart for 2. Punch.
Yeah.
Way too many minions, I think, for what we're doing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to flip down. I assume Kamala Khan's flipping down.
No, I'm at 4, but I'm not gonna call it quits, but I think we're in big doo-doo here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
All right, let's. Like I said, I don't see how we get out of this one. The reason why it's not like it's not because I really want to quit, but I don't see how we can come back from that. Because take a look, 1, 2, 3. We have 3 guys, so that's 3 extra encounter cards, 4 extra encounter cards if we clean that up. So that's 7 extra encounter cards per turn. The math, we're just like
I think we're mathematically eliminated. We could probably survive a couple more rounds.
Yeah, I think our big mistake here is having both Kamala and Nebula, and we're both not
going down. Yeah.
We're not in sync.
No.
So that's our big trouble. Also, like, because Cap technically, if we can keep him, he doesn't really go down that often. But you and me, the fact that we can't seem to alternate.
You know what, Brent? I think I should have done Drax instead of Nebula.
Drax Justice. Yeah, because like, Drax has a lot more potential to just deal damage.
Essentially the same deck that I'm playing right now, but I just swap in Drax instead of Nebula because he just has more potential to stay up, to heal with Mantis and all that stuff, you know? I think if we redo this, I'm going to, instead of using Nebula, I'm going to use Drax.
Yep. And I will also switch a couple cards out. I think me having to turn the tides, again, I was trying to help for damage. And my big mistake is I did not just put thwarting
for
cards
justice.
in the deck.
Yeah, you just need for justice in there.
So are we officially calling this, I think?
I think we should call it.
I think it's fine.
All right.
Yeah, I think we should call it.
Sorry, everyone. I know you guys have high standards for us.
It don't matter.
Expect us to always win.
No, but again, this is the beauty about this game, Brian. It's like, okay, look, we came at it one way, and then we just realized, hey, you know what? We made a mistake. We didn't have the right heroes for the job. And again, without calling in Doctor Strange and blah blah blah, and just coming in with those guys,
I
think hitters.
Yeah, no, I think we're fine. I think Drax is what we needed for damage. I think Cap is very versatile in both. And because I was pretty sure, like, because between all the confused Swift retributions, I'm like, okay, I think we're good. And
well, the interesting part is if I didn't have Cap, Shadow doesn't become as big of a threat.
That's true.
Adding guard Hydra minions is brutal.
Yeah, you added 3 of them.
You screwed us, Brandt. I 100% blame you. I didn't do anything all game, but I still blame you.
I think also we often underestimate the power of the spycraft.
I thought about putting it in, but isn't it your own when you draw the card?
But
I know, but if we all have one, then we're all.
Oh, that's
golden.
true. If we all have one.
Yeah.
So although do we have to eyes to do it?
Exactly, and I think so. If we go back to our decks, okay, I think the followeds were good. The skilled investigators, I think Cap, you should concentrate on if you want to do the justice support thing, because you
hand them out.
Yeah,
I think the pivotal moments are pretty much irrelevant.
No, I don't think. I think those ones were not there.
Yeah, Venom is pretty much irrelevant. We're trying to show him off, but this just isn't the one.
No, I think Ready to Rumble is something that we should all have at least one, because when you change form, discard your card in Ready, you see how much that was effective for me when I wanted to go down and heal. I came right back up. So that one copy of it, it's there. Once you play it, it's super solid. I think the followeds are good. I think if we each run 1 or 2, I think we're fine. But if
target acquired.
Yeah, but a target acquired, what did it do?
Stops the gun from coming in play. It stops the exhaust characters. Stops give them a tough status and another boost.
Oh, it does the exhaust character, right? Exhausted character you control. Oh, it's true. I forgot about that guy.
Exhaust the character.
So-
It's just exhaust one. I
I
mean, it's
think-
not bad because you can pop it on the table and have it, right?
Exactly.
I think what I would do is I don't necessarily need think fast and concussive blow because I found myself leaning to one instead of using the other.
Yeah, I think the think
Concussive-
fast
I think-
are better because they're cheaper.
Yes, I was gonna say I think I take the 3 concussive blows out because I'm using the 2 sonic rifles and I have the think fast anyways. I'll probably remove the 3 concussive blows and try and get in those 3 cards maybe Coulson with a spy crap and another upgrade in there. Just get maybe a couple more permanents so that I can go through these cards a little bit more.
Thank you, Josh, and thank you, Randy, who said we gave it a good try. Yeah, I mean, the other part is that, right, we keep doing this where it's like, well, we didn't do it as bad this time because we got to pick our heroes, but it's like,
Yeah.
ooh, we're trying to do, like, the challenge is play 3 heroes in the same spec. And then in addition, we're letting people say, and play this villain at a very hard level.
Yes.
So I think if
And-
we pull Legions of Hydra out, or we just put some other side schemes in, like, right, it's fine. Legions isn't that bad, but we have all 3. People told us to play with all 3 Hydra, so there's just so many minions.
What I
just-
love
It's just asking us, so
Yeah.
because we're playing all, like, that's already the challenge. The challenge is already play all justice. So to make it a challenge on your side and on the other side, I think it's just too much.
What I love is before we started playing Brandt earlier today, you were like, I feel like this one is just going to be
I know.
like a cakewalk, like
did
by
seem
comparison
like
to
that.
the other 2 that we did.
Yeah.
How
Yeah, I think
wrong
it's just
were
that
you?
combo. So I feel like if we just go back to him having 2 sets, now I don't mind keeping Hydra in because it makes it trickier, but I think I would just get rid of the other one there.
Yeah.
Just get rid of Madame Hydra, because just to get that damage and that threat removal combo with 3 justice, it's just right. It's just asking for trouble.
But
Yeah.
we're also adding an extra one. But I would say get rid of the Hydra Patrol one. Because that
Okay.
one, I think
I
that
thought
gives
one's
us all
Hydra
the guards.
Patrol, I thought he's supposed to play with Hydra Patrol.
Well, that's what he does. We could play with any 2 instead of playing with all 3,
yeah.
because we
Or
gave ourselves an extra challenge.
we
which is-
added an extra one. So there's 3 Hydra ones. There's the
I'm-
Patrol, the
Thor,
Assault.
you know what, Randy? Sorry, I'm just answering, Randy. I thought about that. I thought about Thor Justice. I was kind of on the fence earlier today about what person I wanted to play. Kind of settled on Nebula, but I thought about Thor and Drax earlier today. I was like, oh, those could be really good. Because I knew we were going to be playing against a decent amount of minions. And I thought to myself, Thor could probably handle it.
Yeah, and I'm not averse to a challenge. Like, I'm not trying to make it sound like that. I feel like I want to show people, like, you could play with 3 justice characters, but when you get to challenges, it starts to limit, right? It's like how when you get to heroic, it's like, well, there's these heroes that tend to handle heroic a lot better consistently,
Yeah.
So then you start to
True.
just be like, we could do it, but then we're kind of stuck to certain things. So we can't show a wide swath, which is what I kind of want to focus on the hero side here more than the villain side, if that makes sense.
We could do it. It'll take us 5 hours, but we could do it.
I don't think we could do it in 5 hours.
No, probably
Again,
not.
we
Not this one.
never got damage in. That's the thing as well. As if you see there's like this progression where you kind of dwindling the villain down, but we were so stuck on the minions, all the minions,
Yeah.
and there's no way we can just avoid the minions because they all have guard. So
Yeah.
that's the problem. It's like, yeah, just forget about the minions. No.
Well, if I play Drax or let's say Thor, there's a lot more damage in their signature kit that can deal with that stuff, and at
Yeah.
least give us a fighting chance against the minions so that we could do other stuff.
Thor would be pretty intense.
But I don't know if Thor's would help that much.
With all the lightning.
because Thor only kills the people in front of him.
Yeah.
Like his lightning strike is it choose a player or is it just
No,
lightning
it's in
strike?
front of him.
Yeah, it's in front of him, I think.
So exactly. So unless
it's
you're in
more
aggression,
so-
you're not really pulling minions to your side.
I think it's more so the hammer throws though for him.
Yeah. But
So
also,
you want to pull the Hydra patrol and leave the legions of Hydra
yeah, I think that's fine.
just to show we can do that one.
Yeah, because that one's a little bit more challenging. And again, we're putting on a lot of threat. There's only 2 guards. And then if you add yours, there's 4 guards instead of 6 or 7 guards with the other one.
So I'm intrigued that quick strike triggers even when Insight doesn't. I didn't realize that would be a thing.
Insight is a when revealed thing.
And quick strike is not a when revealed, it's when put into play.
It's a status. It's just a permanent thing that they have.
That's super confusing though, because there's no way to know that without knowing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't, if you don't know, now you know.
You don't know.
You
Yeah.
don't know that we know that we know.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even necessarily stuck to Cap. I think I was just thinking for Alla. I don't know what I was thinking.
Cap is he's like I said, I think
He's just
Cap
solid.
is often overrated. That's
Yeah.
just me.
Well,
But
in solo, he's significantly better.
yes.
He can kind of do everything. So he's like the everyman. So in solo, he just makes sense. He can respond to all issues.
Yeah.
In multiplayer, he's still great. He's just good. Like he can just do everything. But sometimes you need somebody who does something really well.
Yeah. And again, I think our issue is we didn't focus enough. Because again, I had all these damage cards and I'm like, oh shit. I have damage cards when I need to be removing threat.
Well, because we were kind of drowning for most of that game, I never really got to do the think fast or do the swift retributions or do
Right.
the scare tactics. I never got to take advantage of the confuse on the villain because we were just flooded with the minions.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
I
the
think-
threat on the schemes wasn't even that big a deal, although it really shows you that like when you get 9 threat on a scheme, like that's not something that is easily handled by one player.
All the time. Yeah, exactly.
So, it is interesting that whole scaling of how those work, because when you put 3 and you're solo, you're like, I could probably work out a way to get rid of 3. But when you put 3 on there per player and it's 9, it's like you gotta work together to get rid of it.
Yeah, definitely trying to find some solutions. I think beat cops is something that we were missing.
Oh, you think so? I feel like they're pretty crummy in multiplayer, but not against him because it's consistent. They're hard to get out. They're so expensive.
So Rob, by the way, just said that quick strike is when a minion engages you. So
Yeah.
it's tied to that clause.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love beat cops if I was Star-Lord and I could just drop them for free.
For an encounter card, but it's
Sure.
it's a consistent 1 threat removal.
Right. Yeah.
So if you were going to play Cap again, the thing is with Cap, if you are just the if you're the candy guy.
Yeah.
So think about it. If you're the candy guy, all right. So you got the 3
Candy
skilled.
man.
Okay, well, so if you're handing out the 3 skill investigators, you should also have the justice serves, which says if we remove all the threat from a thing, we get to ready. And then you could always get those kind of cards out. There's a lot of cards that you could add to your deck to make it easier.
The other question is if you don't have endurance and I have it, then you can have more, like you put crisis averted in or something.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say I should run at least 2 of those.
So the problem becomes my deck becomes too thick. I can get rid of counterintelligence, I guess. And I could get rid of Coulson then. But unless I'm going to do Coulson and Spycraft.
Yeah. And then, but the other thing is also maybe we should have all played a Spider-Man.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe.
No, and then you can block with him like, oh, I have one, so block with yours, right?
Exactly. And then Spider-Man becomes the mega hero. And then basically we're just showing off Spider-Man in a multiplayer game, which everyone knows he's already super OP. But he comes in, gets rid of Legions of Hydra. Boom, done.
True.
Yeah,
Then
I
it
mean,
does-
I'm at 38 cards right now, so I could pop in. I've got one justice served. I could go to two.
so what do you have exactly? Like,
3 skilled investigators, 2 heroic intuitions, 3 crew quarters, only 1 endurance.
well, if he's
now.
playing Drax next game, you
No
don't
crew
need
quarters?
to. No,
Yeah.
no, if he's playing Drax, you don't need the
Heroic intuition.
exactly.
Yeah, that's one that's gone.
I got 2 endurances in here. I've got followeds. I got Spidey. I've got a target acquired. I don't know if we're gonna keep those.
It's
I've
probably
got
not bad
Nick.
to have one.
The van. So I could add 2 more justice serves.
I mean, considering that I'm getting rid of concussive blow,
I think Brent, you have enough permanence that if you add a couple of 4 justices,
Just to be there to help.
just to have that, once or even the crisis averted, because you could be that guy in a pinch, even though they cost 3, they
Right.
still remove 6. And
Or if I'm adding beat cops, that's the other question.
yeah, and then beat cop is a consistent 3.
Right.
How many resources are you running? Are you running just the 2 powers up and the 3 doubles?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing is also I didn't run any, but if we all run 3 beat cops, that's 9 threat a turn.
Oh gosh. Yeah. If we get them out.
Yeah,
well,
I don't know,
I
we
have
have
3
that
concussive
base.
blows that I'm removing, so I can just add 3 beat cops.
that'd be funny because now we have like 4, 5, 6 beat cops. Then it becomes like, oh my god, now we're super
Right.
in control.
They're keeping those streets clean, okay?
I just don't
Yeah.
know. Can you spend all those resources to get them down and be in control?
Yeah, but that's the thing. The beat cops is if you have a double, you play a beat cop. If you don't play it. Don't play a beat cop.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, because
Right.
then
So you're really playing them for 2 cards, not for 3.
exactly.
Good point. Makes sense.
Yeah, and again, my deck, I didn't put any double resources, but again, I would switch that up real quick. I would actually go down to 2 lay down the laws. Those multitaskings were super good. So I would definitely keep 3 of those. The sense of justice is, did you put that in your deck for me or?
I pulled it because you said you had one.
Okay, so I would keep another one in mind.
Yeah.
Because if I'm the event guy, I am definitely going to be running events.
Right. No, that's what you should be. I was planning on having a lot of those cards, and then you pulled them because you said you didn't have enough. But had you
Yeah.
put for justice in instead of the skilled investigators, I think that would have been better.
So
Yeah. Because
I
then
think
I
I'm
can
also
put,
going to get rid of one swift retribution and 1 scare tactic instead of running the full 3 of each. Because since they're just used a little bit less, I'll keep the 3 think fast, but I'll probably get rid of these 2 cards and add maybe a couple allies, couple like
yeah,
I don't.
that's
I
the
don't
other
really
thing.
like. I don't really like Swift Retribution. It feels like a late game card. It was like our pivotal moments. Once we had control, then
Yeah.
those cards are good.
that's
but
that's
getting
why
to
I'm not going to run the
control,
full 3.
it just feels like once you're in control, you don't really need those cards. I mean,
No. You just use your signature stuff.
you can do a weird thing like with Think Fast and confuse a minion and then deal 4 damage to it, unless it has to be the boss with Swift
It
Retribution.
has to be the villain.
Right. So I don't feel like they're that great. The scare tactics are good.
Scare tactics are fine, so maybe I just don't run the swift retributions then, and I just use
I haven't found them that good
They're good in solo. They're good with a stun confused deck in solo.
because you confuse him, you use them, then you use the gun, then you flip down, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's where your thing. Also, the foils, like now we don't need as many foils. So
Yeah.
and I'm just trying to find other justice cards that would make sense for me.
Well, I'm starting with 3 beat cops over the concussive blows for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the other idea too for Cap would be to do like an Avengers build and have the Avengers Tower and get the Avengers allies out, like speed and stuff. He could do
Yes.
that instead of being the Candyman. But then you're trying to flip down to play those a lot.
Yeah, and they're cheaper, and they really work, and until there's And I think maybe adding like the cards like determination do make some sense now, because if we're doing these kinds of challenging, just adding a couple of those double resources makes a little bit of sense.
Is that a single resource, but it gets rid of a threat?
Yeah, you use it, you remove a threat from the main.
Yeah.
Again, it's one of those cards where you're like, does it work? Is it worth it?
Yeah.
And beat cops, yeah, exactly. Beat cops for the minions. Thanks, Randy. Yeah, so once you have your beat cops, you can just like, oh, let's just take care of a big minion, you know?
Yeah.
Like a sleeper.
Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing to just make a mega beat cop and just crush the sleeper.
Yeah,
I think
That'd
we should. We'll just
that'd be a
like
lot of
throw
turns
two...
of keeping the sleeper in front of you, though.
Well, I mean, maybe it's 2 beat cops and not just one, you know?
I mean, the other thing we didn't end up, nobody had Jessica Jones, nobody had Quasar.
Oh, it's true, eh?
Like, those are two.
So
if you
like
can't
I said,
afford Spider-Man in your deck, you could definitely afford those, you know?
So like I said, I'm throwing the 3 beat cops over the concussive blows. So that's happening. I can keep the scare tactic and throw away the 3 swift retributions. And I can get some allies in for the swift retributions instead. You said you don't think I need the 3 foils if we're gonna have if we're changing it up.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
I
you're
think
Drax, you're not flipping down.
you're not.
Oh, you can play it on anybody though.
Hey, you can play it on anything. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm flipping down every now and then. I still will eventually probably flip down, but just not nearly like Nebula.
No, and finding a way to keep Mantis alive would probably be a good idea.
Okay, so instead of even bothering with the 3 foils, then so let's just say 3 swift retributions can turn into like maybe 3 allies.
So
and
don't forget, Brian, Drax is an eventful character. You want to delude your deck a little bit. You want to bring it down because you have a lot of events and your events are so powerful. You want to cycle them as fast as you can.
Well, I'm literally looking at removing 9 events to potentially add some more upgrades or supports.
You definitely need honorary guardian. You need everything that can bring your health up to a maximum.
Right. I'll come back to the table later on and figure out some more stuff.
But yeah, I think Drax would be a little bit good, but he's a little slow at the beginning until he gets his vengeance on.
He's just like me, man. He's just like me. We're akin to each other.
Yeah, I love Drax, man. Drax.
Yeah, I mean, Cap is pretty fast off the front, so like he can kind of cover for that.
Exactly, because you, like I said, look on turn 1, you had both of both your resource cards out and your shield done, and then you weren't struggling for resources. What were we struggling for?
Just cards to play.
Exactly. Do you see? Yeah. That's what we're looking for. What can I do that is going to have an impact now?
Yeah. So I think I'm at 43 cards. I've got Jessica Jones and Quasar. I could drop them if somebody else uses them. I've only got 2 Justice Serves and 2 Crisis Averteds.
Yeah.
So I could play around a little to bring it down. You know, if people got thrown endurances, or maybe I just go with 1 crew quarters, figure out who to put it on, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. I think crew quarters. I should be the main guy that goes up and down. My character makes the most sense that goes up and down. Again, if I was playing here in protection, then I would be never going home. But that's not the case.
So then I would probably flip if I drew an ally.
Exactly. And I think if I'm the only one flipping up and down most of the time,
that is going to less, and the confuses are going to go a lot further.
Correct.
That's the thing, right?
Well, I actually think it sounds funny because I don't like losing, but I feel like losing allows people to see our discussion. Like, okay, this is what we did. Now, what are we thinking about? So it gets them to think about the same thing, which I think is good, right? So it's not just like, oh, you just throw cards in your deck and then you win the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like you have a plan and you might have to adjust the plan, and we'll swap some heroes and it might go better, it might go worse. I mean, we're pulling, we're pulling Hydra Patrol because it's just, again, we're saying here's a challenge on the hero side and a challenge on the villain side. So that's fine. We could do challenges, but it doesn't allow us to show off the heroes and the goals we're trying to go for.
Exactly. And I
'Cause
think
then we'd have to
also,
say, well, just
I think we were trying to do too much instead of being focused.
No, I agree. I think we were trying to show off 3 different, very specific deck styles, and they weren't. The sum of them was not what the challenge was asking for.
Yeah, exactly. Because the turn to tides are amazing with her, because 0 for 5 damage with that embiggen is great. But again,
Yeah,
I was at that point where I have no justice cards. I need to be always having at least 1 or 2 justice cards in my hand to be able to do stuff that makes sense.
Right. Nice. All
I
right. Does anybody
think-
have questions for us? Go ahead, Brian. You can talk.
I was just gonna say, I think my 3 foils are gonna turn into 3 honorary guardians.
Oh, that's good. Okay, only guardians.
And then maybe the 3 swift retributions turn into some 2-cost allies.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, yeah, Drax doesn't really want to take
So-
the allies too much, but yeah. it
yeah,
makes
no,
sense.
maybe not. So I would end up having what, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 permanents currently. So I would only have 6 events from my Justice kit. So I would need to figure out the other 3 for the Swift Retribution. Maybe I take a couple of the upgrades off of Cap's hands, like an Under Surveillance, if instead of just him being the support Candyman guy, because I know Brandt always ends up being the support guy. Maybe
No, not always.
I mean, like he did with Groot. He's done it with Groot for us before.
Yeah.
So I don't mean always, but I know you've done it for us a few times.
It works super well with Groot because you thin his deck, and he's like the most important character to thin his deck.
Yeah, exactly.
In the game.
But I think with these 3 floaters, I try and find a couple more upgrades to throw in instead. Just to thin my deck, like Steve is saying, to thin my deck so that the only real justice cards that I have floating around are going to be the Think Fast and the Scare Tactics, which I just use together in the same sequence potential,
Yeah.
I can't tell you how much I'm sitting here just thinking I just should be Star-Lord. Like I just getting that, like playing the slow Justice Star-Lord.
Do
Where
it.
you're
want to
just
switch
using
to
his one ability. You know what I'm
you want to
saying?
switch for sure. Do it.
Because everybody says he draws too many counter cards, but if you think about it, you just do what could possibly go wrong every turn.
Yeah.
You're not playing Daring Escapes. All that is your end game setup. You're getting the Guardians, whatever leader of the Guardians card out. You're getting the beat cops out every turn. You get a gun out early. That's your first play because you just want the gun so then you can deal the damage.
Yeah.
And you just every turn drop in one of those 3-drop, and then you actually get to play them with like the boots and the helmet.
And then you're
Right. And then you just have a 7 hand size, like, right?
You're switching. Go.
Okay.
Get rid of Cap. Switch over to Star-Lord. You've already sold
I'll
me.
try to play it out and see. And then I just put some allies in his deck with the leader of the Guardians. So then I got Jessica Jones, Quasar, Speed.
You
right?
play nowhere with that deck, right?
Oh, right. And every time he drops one of them.
Every time you drop an ally, you're just drawing a card.
Because we don't need all the candy. Like the candy is
Exactly.
a bonus.
Yeah.
But if we have 3 decks that are efficient, it's going to go a long way as well. The candy is always great.
I'd also love to show Star-Lord not like guns blazing, you win in 3 turns or you're dead. Like he doesn't do that. Like he can do it the other way,
Yeah.
Because I don't know what else draws him cards. Like people always say, oh, he gets a boatload of cards, but it's like Daring Escape is the only thing that draws him cards, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Daring Escape in his helmet.
Yeah, but no, his helmet doesn't draw him encounter cards.
No.
It's just his ability, which I feel like people say, oh, you just don't trigger that. No, I trigger it. It's so good at getting you set up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
dangerous
you're
in
taking
the
an extra
beginning,
encounter
but-
card, but whatever. But again, against Red Skull and all these minions too, you're getting encounter cards anyway. You might as well have somebody that
Can take
fights back with
advantage.
them, right? Like, ooh, give me extra cards. Yeah, I'm gonna switch.
I think you should. I agree.
I love Star-Lord. I think he can be played both ways. gonna show it off. All right.
All right, so we'll think about this.
Sound good?
I'm free tomorrow night if you want to do this again, but
I am not. So my wife got me like a couples adventure guide where you scratch off the thing and it tells you this is what you're doing.
I have that too.
Couples date
Yeah,
nights
this is
thing.
what
Yeah,
you're doing
yeah,
for
yeah.
the next 3 hours, and so we're gonna do one
yeah,
tomorrow night.
it's called the
so-
Adventure Challenge.
Yeah, it seems fun. Have you tried any of
Yeah.
them yet?
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So that's gonna be
careful
our
with the
date
wet
night, so-
ones.
Okay.
Don't do them in the winter.
I
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
do it because I would just be.
Or
going
if you
on
live
a
in
date with
Canada.
myself.
Yeah,
Where it's always cold.
it's always cold.
Nice. Scarlet Witch or Black Widow are also definitely good ideas. They're great. I mean, Scarlet
I
Witch
think-
Justice is very good.
I think Widow would be a little bit easier to build this kind of idea with because Spycraft just becomes easy.
It's a
you
yeah,
natural.
know,
that's true. Yeah.
You get the confuse out of the
Did we
covert
play
ops.
Widow in Protection? We didn't. That was our MTS campaign, right?
Yeah, that was
Nice.
Did I play Widow in? I played Widow in Aggression.
Oh, that's right. That was our aggression one. So
yeah.
not that we can't repeat. It's fine. It's not a big deal, but I cannot find Star-Lord. Oh, I got him. Nice. All right. So I do want to tell everybody, definitely check out at 10 o'clock, One Stop Co-op Shop is playing, Peter and Terrence. So definitely, if you're here, head on over there and check them out. Check out their channel. I think also Late Night Gaming plays on Friday. So there's other channels for that that you can watch and find lots of stuff there. So that should be pretty good. I don't think there's any other questions. So I think we will end the stream and come back and everybody enjoy our loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, next
And,
week's going to be hard for me. So, because I'm traveling to
Okay.
the Yukon.
All right. So maybe Brian and I'll go live, do something else together, and we'll come back and do the Justice one.
Brent, you're coming on a little strong.
So maybe we'll do that because I like playing live here and stuff. But yeah, we'll just wait. You know, there's nothing imminent to getting this done.
That's
Just
true.
gives us more time to do it. So, all righty.
We got to get
Let's
it done
go.
before the next campaign box comes out, guys. We got to get it done.
Get it done. Get it done.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
We're good.
Thanks everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Beat the Game, subscribe to One Stop Co. Just subscribe to every channel that's playing board games because it's super fun. And they'd love your support. Thanks everybody. Have a good one. Until next time,
Take
I hope
care.
you step into the portal.
So, ciao.
All right.
All right, there you go.
Thanks.